Yeah.
Hello and good evening. My name is John, and I'm joined by,
MTG.
and we're whoa, you got a horse, right?
I do too.
All
You do
right,
too.
look at us. We're here playing Kingdoms Two Crowns. The reason we're playing together is that this game has co-op, unlike the other ones. Yep.
Hooray!
It's part of my Steam cleaning series. I go through every game in my Steam library eventually, then arbitrarily rate and/or review them after we would. Crowns Bro. Ghost. Oh, we're right, and this is the first pass. So what is
Yeah.
this game? Is a good question. I played this a little bit with the first two games in this.
So each one of these games kind of builds off of the previous one.
I can't buy a boat.
You can't.
Oh,
You don't
hold
have any
down.
cash.
Hold
Yeah,
down.
you have to hold it down.
Yeah, they add more mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah, each one of them adds a little bit more. So this is a lot like the new lands where there is a
Campaign, right?
there is a campaign. There is, you have to build the boat, to go to the next area. This has a lot of, this just adds a lot more. So, for example, you used to be able to get stone, like you had wood, and then you got up to upgrade it to stone.
Yeah.
And then this one, it builds out even more. Once you get to a certain island, you can start mining iron. So it gets like they just keep adding on top of it. The base tactics stay the same, but
Yeah.
it's yeah. So the ghost is bothering me, even though I don't have any money. She's like, buy another bowman. I'm like, get me some money, and then I'll buy a bowman.
I got it. Got another
Yeah,
building.
all right. There we go.
Build, expand, defend. Good old colonialism.
Yep.
Thank you, Ghost. Yeah, so I'm pretty familiar with this game. This is a 2D strategy, tower defense-y, right? Like that's a fair way of calling it.
Yeah. It's got a remarkably deep strategy. Is the thing that I really enjoy about it, is that you think, oh, it's you run back and forth and you drop coins, but everything is there's definitely a way to go about things. And then the other thing that's really interesting to me is there's that complexity to it where you have to be really careful about, like, okay, well, if you build out too far, you might end up clearing out an encampment, and then you won't be able to recruit from there anymore.
Right. There's a lot of, like, one of my complaints was there was a lot of possible gotchas where you're like,
yeah,
I didn't know this would happen. Now that's not necessarily like a bad thing to have a game go like you're gonna learn by failing. Like classically, Dwarf Fortress is one of those games, or I've been playing other stuff recently where like you don't know what's gonna happen until you experiment. The thing that makes experimenting fun or more palatable is the ability to be for the loops to be fast enough. Like no one wants to be in the state of it's usually called like a dead man walking, where it's like I don't have any capacity to know that what I've done has set me up to lose in 5 hours or 10 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
There were some cases of this where, like, in old RPGs, like, oh, I used the magic item because I did, and then now I don't have it for the boss, and it was the only way to solve the boss.
Right. And this doesn't. I don't feel like this gets too much into that, because it's. The biggest thing is that you have to just be careful not to like hobble your income. So, always make sure that you have enough open fields that your archers can hunt bunnies, or that another big thing is don't, you got to watch the sun, because once the sun gets to the right side of the screen and goes down, the greedlings come out and they'll basically just steal anything that's not locked down. So anything that's outside of your walls at night
is at risk.
Is gone. No, it's not even at risk. It's just gone.
Yeah, and you can't. This is kind of you as the leader can't directly attack.
Right. You get there are a few things that you can get later on in the game that allow you to attack, but yeah, for the most part, you're just kind of at the mercy of your workers that you've hired, and so yeah, you don't want to send your workers out after dark, or
Yeah,
really you don't want to send them out, kind of towards the end of the day, just because by the time they get done and they get back, it might be
too late.
too late.
Yeah. And like
Um,
if you build a tower to expand your walls, then an archer's going to sit in it, which makes it harder for you to get those bunnies and stuff. There's always
right, because archers don't hunt bunnies. Archers will go after deer. If deer comes within sight, then the archers will go for them. But yeah, they don't hunt the bunnies from the towers. So
oh my god, you're a terrible shot, archer.
they really are. But there is a
Shrine or
shrine
something?
on this
Yeah.
level that will allow you to upgrade your archers. Would actually be easier for them if this wall just.
Oh, you got a coin.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about it.
One thing that's really kind of what I find is really nice about this game, though, is that it does sort of reward patience. Like if you watch, you can see how the patterns work. So like, for example, New Day, that merchant just paid out for you. So we should probably repair that wall. So like the merchant will go back, so you have to give him a coin to go back, and then he'll come back kind of late in the afternoon, for the next day's payout. But if you don't get him in time, like if you don't get him out in time, then you can miss a day. So like if it's later in the afternoon when you finally pay him to go back,
You may not
you
make
can
it.
yeah, he might not make it back in time for the first thing in the morning payout. So it's just really like I really like that. Like I like watching it, like, oh, okay, this is a new this was a new unit. How does it work? Like, how do the farmers work? Like, what is the purpose of having a farm and having those guys working away?
Where is the farm? The farm all the way over here?
So there's a farm over here, and one thing that's really important to note about farms is, one, you don't want to build them outside of your walls, and then two is you actually don't want to build them too close to your walls. So I would actually let the greed take down one of these, like take down this wall and not rebuild it, just because when the farms will spread out, but the second they hit something like a wall or trees, they stop, and so you can really load up and get like this massive kind of you can get this massive farm going, as long as you're not impeding the farmers at all. So like, yeah, if we take down these two trees, then the farmers will probably, like, I would say it looks like there might be a wall here.
Yeah, I see a dirt mound.
Yeah, so like a dirt mound, like we would want like a dirt mound, like maybe here or something.
Oh, there's also a boat. I remember that.
Yeah, the boat takes. All right, so the boat is another one of those things. Like, even if you had the coin to put into it right now, you wouldn't want to. Yeah, because the greed will steal all the boards before they have a chance to build it. So
you're saying let them tear down the wall. Is this rock won't stop it?
No, that's a crow's nest. So that's going to be an archer's tower, and
I'm gonna make another hammer guy. Archer.
Oh, you're going to want to get back inside. It's after dark.
I just want to make sure I got that new townfolk.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see what's going on with this.
So this is the first one with multiplayer. How does multiplayer really modify this game?
Well, the thing that's really interesting about it is that you have a situation with multiplayer where we have too many archers now. They can defend too easily. Oh well, I mean, it's not a big deal. We can get this put together. Yeah, exactly. But remember, we want to make sure that there's walls here, so I'll take care of that wall here. because we don't want the farmers to be.
At
So the
risk.
other thing about the farm is that if you just build the base farm, which is this 3-1,
Yeah.
this guy here, the farmers will come back in at night. They have to go all the way back to the center of the town at night. But if you build the upgraded farm, then the farmers will stay at the farm at night, so you lose less time with the farmers just
Right.
going back and forth. So let's see farmers
If we get
going
enough,
here.
enough.
Yeah,
Oh, do we need more people also?
we do. We also need to upgrade our city. Okay, so you took care of the guy.
Got a
There's the
peasant.
farmers. All right, so we now have a farmer. It's a bit premature yet, but
So where,
the thing
there
that
it is.
really modifies this game is the scarcity of money, though. Especially at the beginning of the game when it's like, you know, it's the same starting amount of money, but now you're trying to spread it out between 2 different people.
Oh, okay.
So
So what's more important right now? Is it to upgrade the farm or to get another farmer?
I'll upgrade the farm, you get another farmer. You there, give me a coin. I need a coin for a farmer. Or a better farm. Maybe if I can flush a deer back, they can... There's a lot of deer.
Got a really, I mean, it's really simple, but I like the look of it.
It's, yeah, that's just it. Like, I'm not really a fan of the kind of minimalism, you know, 8-bit look, but this game, they just, there's such nice details, like the reflection in the water,
Yeah.
and the parallax with the background, you know. They did a really good job with it, so it works. I like it. It's kind of that minimalist. I find it really soothing to play this game. It's kind of meditative for me in a way.
So they're gonna push this farm all the way over to this barrier?
Yeah, they'll push it out this way and this way. We're basically, all of this section up until this wall is going to be farms if we can get enough farmers for it.
Yeah, I didn't know that they
So-
grew.
Yeah, so they'll sit there and they'll grow, and so you'll sit there and you'll watch, and it starts out, you know, they start out bare, and then it gets little, and then they get bigger, and then you'll see, like, again, like, this is one of those things where if you could just kind of watch, the grain will start to wave a little bit, and that's when you know it's
So
about
it's
ready to
saying,
harvest.
it's flashing that I need something?
So this is an upgrade. You can upgrade your farm to a stable, but you
Oh.
need a certain person for that.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think they come on the second map, is the stable.
Interesting.
But yeah, so now these
No.
farmers are hanging out at their farm instead of having to walk all the way back to the center of town at night. So. So let's go and get more farmers. Actually, we should probably upgrade that wall as well. Just because if that wall falls, then we lose a bunch of
So
money.
what's the end condition?
So if we go, let's see, it's let's wait till sunrise, and then we'll go to all the way to the left of the map. You'll see that there is there's a cliffside portal that the greedlings are coming out of.
Oh, so we need to expand out that far.
Well, it's actually, you have to destroy the portal, and you can't do that until you've gotten to the map where you have unlocked iron, because you can actually go into the portal with a team of like knights and archers and destroy, like, kind of go into the, you know, the heart of Mount Doom, as it were.
So, I should buy another farmer.
Yeah, and then I'll see if I can get this.
So when do they pay out, these farmers?
So it's.
Oh, it just
it's
did. It
about,
just did.
yeah, it takes about a day. It's a little less than a day for them to pay out, for them to grow a full crop. So that's one of those reasons it's so critical to have them have that upgraded farm. Um, but once you get that line of farmers going, oh my God, money becomes like money starts coming in, and it's kind of no object. So.
Well, it'll need to be a lot of money to vote.
Yeah, the nice one about the first level boat is that you don't have to buy the boards for it as long as the greed doesn't
Tear them off.
steal. Yeah. So if you can, it's one of those things where what I'll do is, again, that kind of tactical sense of like, if I know that my workers, my hammer guys are fully, gotta get this guy to go back. If I know that my workers are ready, and they're not having to go and repair a bunch of stuff from the greed, I'll actually kind of wait at the wall, and the second the attack is repelled or the guys leave, I'll ride out and start the boat, and that way they kind of have a full day to work on it. But you want, you kind of want 2 free workers, and because once the boat's in the water, it's safe, but...
Then archers will ride on it, right?
Yep, you can load up with your archers, and then when you start getting knights and...
I don't know how to get knights.
Yeah, knights will be a little later. You gotta get the upgrade for stone first.
Gotcha.
And that is on the next map, I think. So...
Well.
Yep, that calls the archers to come to the boat. That's basically the... and then here is the shrine to make your archers suck less, but it costs gems, which there's no gem chests on this. You have to come back to this place to get that.
Just over here.
Yeah, but that's just money.
Just money.
It's just money.
Just money.
Oh, here comes the greed. Run! And they'll
steal your crown and kill you.
They will steal your crown, and no crown, no queen or king in my case.
Oh. Horses.
Yeah, because that's that's how you refresh.
Oh, you let
if your horse
refresh him faster?
Yeah, not only if you let it graze.
That just stopped.
If you let it graze and it you don't try and move, you let it finish grazing, not only does it refresh, but you actually can go longer. It'll actually be able to run longer. All right, so now...
So I can't repair this, or will my blacksmith...
The workers will do it automatically, but if we were to go here... I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I have enough here, but... Okay, so yeah, they just dumped a bunch of boards, which the next time the greed come, if there's still any boards hanging out, the greed will get right on that. But hammer guy's probably going to fix this wall, and then... he's going right for the boat. Awesome. Yeah, go, dude. Oh, there's you can go get the, what do you call it? Merchant is in the center of town.
I remember playing this and I lost my merchant because I went too out and expected.
Yeah, you cleared him out. But yeah, this game, it has weather, it has seasons. I love the music. The music is really nice and kind of soothing. So yeah, it's one of those games, it's a game that I feel like I can play when I can't really kind of put the emotional energy into playing anything else, because at this point I know
yeah, you want a lot of games like that where it's I can just chill and relax and if you can, and losing only pushes you back slightly. It doesn't cause you to have to start.
It's a little bit of a roguelike. So what happens is you have to. They do expect you to lose before you can clear all of the islands. I don't think it's really expected that you're going to be able to do a full playthrough on one life. I mean, I'm sure there are people who do it, but
I'm sure there's a speed run somewhere.
Yeah, there's got to be a speed run for clearing all of the islands on one life, but. What happens is your structures and your people, like your recruited people, more or less stay the same.
Okay.
So when you come back, like if you built, if I built a watchtower here, that watchtower would still be there. If I built walls, the walls would probably still be there. They
still
might need
be
to
there,
be
you mean
rebuilt.
when we come back around?
Yeah. When you are resurrected in your next incarnation, like the stuff that your previous monarch built will still be there for the most part, but the walls might need to be rebuilt. The people might need to be given jobs again. Like you'll probably have a bunch of peasants. Oh, and then here we go. Watch.
Yay! Boat.
So yeah, we might as well leave. Honestly, like we should probably load up our bags with gold, and then we can
I got a lot
ring
right
the bell.
now. Yeah.
Let me get my bag full up, and then we'll go. Let me just hit up these farmers.
I misunderstood what the term "full" meant. Like it's apparently hold a lot more.
Yeah, you can actually lose money if you have so much money it starts falling out of your bag, and sometimes it just falls on the ground, and sometimes it falls in the drink, and you can't get it. So.
All right. So after this night, we'll out.
Yeah, I think we should be good. I like to have the bag kind of as full as possible before I get on the boat, just so that, because they don't give you at the next island, they're not going to give you starting salary. You know? So like kind of the money you take with you is your seed money. So.
But you always come back and refresh if you need.
Yeah, I mean the next island is also going to have a merchant, so that's also helpful.
All right, so I just go to the boat, ring the bell, and we're off.
Yeah.
2 gold.
Yeah, wait for the archers to actually jump in the boat. Yes, united we are stronger. I know. I'm just waiting for the merchant. All right, there we go. And so let's go. All right, coming.
Are my hammer guys coming with too?
Yeah, a couple of hammer guys will jump in. You'll kind of get a good smattering of starting resources.
Oh, that's not so bad.
So, yeah, it's pretty good. Also, any gems that you unlocked. So, like, if we had unlocked that. Okay, here we go.
And I gotta pay money?
Yep, and then we pay some money to get this guy.
Okay, so there's a cost to travel.
Yeah. Yeah, so we actually could have loaded this boat up a lot more. Like, if we had recruited a bunch more people, we could have loaded it up with, like, a dozen people.
Well, I've never left the island on the previous 2 games. It's already brave new territory. Oh.
Alright.
I want to just go to this next island.
Yep.
Okay. And the boat's broken.
They'll tell you which. Yeah. Yeah. So the at the end of, so each island has 2 ends to it. It has a cliff end and it has a dock end. And the dock end has a portal on it that can be destroyed by knights. And when the portal's destroyed, you can build lighthouses. And the lighthouses, the better the lighthouse you built, the more likely your ship is to survive docking on the island.
Gotcha.
So. So, why don't you come to the right a little ways, kind of just past the merchant's shed.
Okay.
I'll show you some stuff.
Chopping down some trees. We got a encampment here, so we don't want to chop down that tree.
Yeah, we don't want to chop down either one of those birches on either side of the, because that's the merchant stall. So we've got this is a great little setup, because this is wall, crow's nest, wall, and then this is quarry. And this allows us to unlock um,
Stone.
stone. And the other nice thing about this is if we build the walls here, the merchant does not go away because he's even though he's within our territory, we can keep his as long as the trees on either side of his camp are okay, then he doesn't go away.
Okay.
Yeah. And we can cut down these trees, and then I'm going to build a wall here, and that way our area will be expanded out a little bit. But I really like it when you get like either a wall with two nests on either side of it,
Sure.
or a nest with two walls on either side of it, because then what you create is a little kind of kill corridor for
All the
invaders.
guys.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's definitely a lot of depth.
Yeah.
And I guess you'll be juggling around you'll want different juggling around islands back and forth.
Right. Right. Yeah. Like you have to, there are things that you can get that then unlock other areas, that you have to go back to. So, for example, like you'll probably find a gem chest or two while you're riding around, and to get to that, you have to, to get the archer upgrade, you'd have to go back to the previous island. So.
Oh no, but we upgraded the towers, and now there's no towers during the upgrade.
Yeah, but that's okay because the invasion just finished. Like.
Oh, okay.
I as soon as they are repelled, I'm like, okay, time to build. Like, don't waste a second. Oh, so if you come back here, so you'll pass a portal. If you come back to the right, there is a gem chest. I'll let you have that.
And that'll let us get permanent upgrades, or?
They're permanent. So you unlock them, then there's usually a little bit of a coin payment that has to go. Oh, so here, this is perfect. So this is a farm upgrade. So you need to unlock it with the gems,
Yep.
and then let's see, I'll give you some monies to actually do that.
We don't have any farms though.
Yeah, but we will. So.
This only lasts for 3 days, right?
No, actually, in this one they last indefinitely because they are you have the multiple island situation going on, and
Oh, okay.
they're only on one island, so.
I remember that from the first one. I put a lot of money into it. And I was like, oh, my archers don't suck, and then like 2 days later, like, oh, my archers suck again.
Oh, they archers suck again. Exactly. So all the way to the right, just before the cliff, is the
dock
shed where you can buy. Well, now the dock will be on the other side, but is the shed where you can recruit the guy who will upgrade farms into stables.
That's good.
Yeah.
Overall, I think this is a really chill game,
Yeah. I mean, it can get a little bit tense when you're getting mobbed, but it builds slowly, so it's got a good rhythm to it.
But what are we waiting? What are we looking for? Building a farm.
So we've now gotten to the point where we can upgrade things to stone.
Okay. was hoping I'd find a fence here.
Yeah.
Not a fence, but
A wall. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of one of those, like, I always wait to build the farm when I know I can have it, you know, protected. But oh, there's a couple of walls over here next to the boat.
how does the boat break? Oh, I can't beat this wall. Oh no, darkness is. So they're gonna destroy this farm, aren't they?
Well, they're not actually going to destroy the farm, but if there were farmers there, they would steal their size.
They're expensive.
So, yes, exactly. Oh, we need more archers, for sure.
You have people?
No, but, you know, we can go and just go on a recruiting spree.
Hey, you got hammers. Go hit this guy.
Yeah. No! Run!
Well, they stole the hammer.
They stole the hammer.
Very happy to have that hammer.
Yeah, he's like, now I'm gonna go make that addition that my wife wanted. Alright, I have a replacement hammer in the queue. Oh, so that's perfect. Yeah. Then we go, yeah. And then we just gotta get a couple of guys to come in out of the cold.
Need some men.
Yes. Oh, another gem chest. I'll leave that for you.
Well, they're gonna sit in my bag.
Oh, that's right. Gems do take up a little bit of room, so I'll grab these gems, and that way you're not filling up on bread.
Yeah, yeah. Would you say this game is worth playing? Like, why would you play this one over the even single player?
Definitely because of the depth. Like, there's more game. By the way, come to the left and just go right past me, and get a dog. Get a dog. Get a dog in the game. He's trapped under a log, and if you throw a coin, you can break the log, and then you get a dog.
Yay, puppers! I can pet the dog.
You can pet the dog. Ooh, and a deer. You can get a new mount. So do you have enough? There we go. So walk up to the deer. Now you have a deer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, what I like about this game over the others is just that there's more game. Like there's more mechanics, there's more depth, there's more, there's more things that you can do. Whoop. Run away. All right. In this case, what I'm gonna do is Oh no! He stole
my dog and a gem.
Yeah. Here, throw a coin. Yeah, if you throw a coin, you can get him to,
I lost my dog.
I know, and I was all like, go get a dog.
This is now the saddest game ever. Yeah,
they stole your dog. But yeah, I like this because there is more to it. There's that extra layer of technology. There's different mounts. And they keep releasing new things for it. So like, we're playing the kind of the
base game.
The base game. There's a Shogun version, which is like a Japanese, like, so instead of like regular trees, it's bamboo trees. They basically reskin it. It's really cool. Like they did a really good job with it. There's another one where it's like Deadlands, so it's like kind of a gothic horror version.
Okay.
of the game. So and they keep releasing stuff for it, and like it's just this kind of really
A lot of love for what it
they
has
keep
to offer.
iterating on it. Yeah, they keep iterating on it, and they just kind of keep making it better and adding new things. And nothing has really kind of hit a sour note for me yet. So
He actually eats my grass.
mhm.
A lot of attention to detail.
So there's a couple of things that I gotta show you this before we
Wrap up,
so
yeah.
follow me. We're gonna go find some deer, and let's see if we can find some deer real quick. So first of all, is that your deer is
Goes
okay?
fast.
So stand in front of that deer. Stand. Little hearts.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna follow you, and you can lead him back to his death.
Well, that seems.
You can lead him.
cool.
You can lead him back to the archers, though.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know.
Can I get my dog back?
No, unfortunately not. But yeah, so you can. Yeah, this deer that you're on is kind of supercharged. Like when you're in the forests, like when
Yeah,
you're
I
in the
saw
open
that,
plains, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, when you're in the forests, I mean, he just books. So
Where he belongs.
yeah, majestic.
Well, I'm sad about my dog.
Yeah, it's all right. Next time you'll be a better.
My horse wants me
better
to pay it
dog
2 gold to switch back to it. What a horse.
Yeah. Your horse isn't a black widow seductress of deer.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's the portal. All right.
Mhm.
Well, that's pretty cool. I still like the series. I think this is fairly well made.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a good, chill, relaxed style game.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining me in a little co-op here, guiding me
Thanks
through
for
it.
playing. I feel like this is kind of different because, yeah, normally we go into these games and neither one of us have played it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so this is definitely a little bit different and kind of cheaty because I am not that I just played this, but I've kind of mastered it. So,
Oh,
but I do
humble
really
brag.
enjoy. Yeah, well, no, I like I said, I play a lot of hours of this, so.
Sure.
But I really enjoy being able to like kind of walk other people through the game and kind of show some of the really neat little details of it.
Sure. Oh, there's so much money these farmers have here. I think we got some. Oh, the merchants were just sitting here waiting for ages.
Yep.
Nothing feels better than a big. And the archers got 4 bows just hanging out. Oh,
Yep. Yeah, we gotta recruit more people.
we're in a good spot.
But yeah.
All right.
So,
Well, thank you so
yeah.
much. This has been Kingdoms 2 Crowns. Ooh.
Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.